In Genesis chapter 4, we read of Adam and Eve's children, first of all Cain and Abel. We read how both gave a sacrifice unto God, but God blessed Abel's sacrifice because Abel gave God his first lambs, his most important lambs, whereas Cain just gave average. But Cain grew jealous of Abel and he slayed him. And then we see how God's curse was upon Cain for this, the first murder. Oh, my friends, let this be a warning not to be jealous of others' blessings, but let us thank God for blessing them, even when it's difficult. And then from Cain, we read that Cain had many different children. But Adam and Eve had another son called Seth, and Seth had a son called Enos. And in Enos, we read that man came back to God. And I pray the same thing in our land and nation, that we as a nation will come back to God. We will turn away from all our wicked ways and come back to Him. And then, of course, many generations later, we read of Noah, how God uses Noah, a man who was righteous, a man who was just, in a world where everybody was turning away from God and turning to sin. But Noah was righteous and he stood firm for what is true, what is God's word. I pray that God causes even us as a remnant to be faithful and true to Him in all ways, that we don't seek what the majority of the world is doing, but we seek that call to live a life holy and blameless.